Let's return to our top story now. The EU and the UK have reached a transitional deal on Brexit. The agreement means the EU will have an influence over fishing rights until the end of 2020. Fishermen had expected the UK to leave the common fisheries policy in March next year. The Conservative MP for Banff and Buchan, David Duguid, has said his constituents and the fishing communities are disappointed and is threatening to vote down a final Brexit deal. He's been speaking to our political correspondent, Chris Mason.
Absolutely. I mean, Banff and Buchan, as you probably know, is the biggest constituency for fishing. About 35% of whitefish landed in the UK is landed in my constituency across two ports. And of course, my constituents and fishing leaders across the board are quite disappointed with what's come out today. I think we always knew there would be some kind of leeway in the implementation period, but we were looking at a 9-month period, 9-month bridge period between the March Brexit date and the end of the calendar year in December. And that's been extended by another 12 months, which we're finding completely unacceptable.
I guess the essence of this is that in a campaign, in the Brexit campaign, the whole idea of taking back control, something absolutely central to that, iconic, is the idea of fishing and fishing rights being, if you like, re-imported back to the UK. I guess for that reason, emotionally, as well as in your constituency economically, is why this is so important.
Yes, I don't think I've spoken to a single MP in any party who doesn't understand that whatever you believe about Brexit, fishing is the one area where we were supposed to benefit. And we need to benefit now. We need to benefit as soon as possible. There's no new process to be implemented. There's nothing that actually requires an implementation period because the processes for negotiating quotas, etc., already exist. The only difference would be us taking control, taking our seat at the table as an independent coastal state.
Bluntly then, has your government sold your constituency down the river here?
I'm certainly hearing that from my constituents and from the fishing organisations themselves. My job is to make sure that that doesn't ultimately happen.
Conservative MP David Duguid.